Hey, this is Reddit Stories. I am reading stuff. Today we will be continuing with r/pettyrevenge. Hit the subscribe button if you're new here. Now sit back and enjoy the stories. Was on a motorcycle trip, drunken rednecks hosed us, we hosed them back worse. My friend and I were on motorcycles and were spending the night at a small motel in southern Missouri. We planned on getting up 5 a.m. the next day to get a good start to make it home to Peoria, Illinois around noon on Sunday. There was a wedding somewhere near and a lot of the guests were staying at the motel. It was raining and they were hanging out in front of our room window under the overhang, laughing and partying and having a good time. I don't begrudge them that, it's Saturday night after a wedding, why would you not have fun? Anyway, we go to bed about 9 p.m. and they are really going at it, but we let them be. Around 1 a.m., I stepped outside to ask them to move down a bit because we had to get up early. They said, sure thing, buddy, but 5 minutes later, we're right back at it. We let them be and they crashed around 2 a.m. or so. The next morning at 5, my friend wakes me up with a shake on the shoulder and says, time to get up. We've done a million road trips and this is the way it always is. He wakes up early, showers and wakes me up. The people next door, same people as above, pound on the way, yelling, keep it down over there. Yes, the same people that kept us up till 2. So we got ready quietly and got all stuff on the bikes and got geared up and rolled the bikes backwards to where the exhaust pipes on both bikes were nearly touching their door. We fired them up, not quiet exhausts, mind you. Once they got warm, we might have revved them a bit. Then I got off my bike, went back in the room and turned the TV on full blast and locked the door on the way out and we left. No more sleep was had by them. My buddy said, they shouldn't try to out-asshole us, we're better at it than they are. If you enjoyed this video so far, don't forget to like and subscribe to help us make more videos. The lecherous judge. I worked at a popular department store in the LA area in my early 20s that was across the street from the local courthouse. We saw cops, lawyers, and judges in the men's accessories department quite often. But there was this one judge that was extremely flirtatious and he would ask us girls out for lunch all the time. He really liked me, I was curvy and blonde, must have been his type. He came in around 3 p.m. one afternoon, kept trying to touch and grab me, really laying it on thick. I was embarrassed by his lewd comments and told him no repeatedly. My coworker rang him up so I could hide out in the back room until he left. It was disgusting and humiliating. That night my parents wanted to eat at Red Lobster about 3 miles from the store, so I met them at the restaurant after work. Being a Friday night, it was busy and I found my family outside the front doors waiting for our party to be called. Guess who was also waiting? Yep, the judge. There he sat with his wife, he'd seen me and was trying not to make eye contact. I told my grandma what the judge had done that day at my store and she was pissed. She took my arm and guided me to stand next to her right in front of the judge. At first I was embarrassed, but then I realized how uncomfortable we were making him. But then my grandma started a conversation with the wife. It was glorious watching the judge squirm and sweat. Ultimately, we never saw him in the store again. Messing around with my friends? Go get checked for HIV. Alright, so where do I begin this? This happened 1 year ago. There is a guy at our school that is a duckhead. Let's refer to him as DD, is pretty buff and he thinks that makes him irresistible to girls and superior to other guys. Therefore he is known for messing with people, especially with girls, and he is generally the archetype of a bully. Anyways, he did a double duck move that day. He stood near 2 of my friends, one of which was a guy and another a girl. She was on her phone and had her back to D. He slapped her bottom and immediately turned around to face my other friend, and pretended as if he was the offender. Everyone nearby suddenly stopped doing what they were doing and started staring at the ordeal. She reddened and became very upset and ran away, not even letting my other friend make his excuse. We were both shocked, and D had a very effing annoying smug look on his face. Next day, my friend found her and told her about the situation, and luckily she listened. She still decided not to tell an adult about what happened, probably because of shame. I was very pissed that I couldn't do anything the day before, and wanted to do something nasty. Here is when the revenge part comes in. While we were still in the school, I sent one of those STD anonymous notification messages from stdcheck.com. I knew that it was going to be his weak point. When D saw the message, I saw him storm out of the class and rush in the direction of the bathroom. I later learned that he vomited for 10 minutes straight. The effort probably saw his life flash before his eyes. He didn't come to school for a week. Needless to say, he went back to normal in a couple of days or so, but he started being less of a duck towards everyone. Hit the subscribe button for more daily Reddit content and press the bell icon to get notified when a new video is uploaded. Also, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, it really does help the channel. If you have any ideas, suggestions, let us know in the comment section. See you in the next one.